Alright, so hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be diving into Reaktor again. We're going to be creating a rhythmic synth sequence in Reaktor. So I'm going to start off just by opening up the program or the software that we're going to be using. And just want to welcome you back to the stream. We're going to be building out a rhythmic synth in Reaktor. This is perfect for techno, ambient music, or even cinematic soundscapes. When you open up Reaktor, you're going to have three different sections. One is the play section, one is the patch section, and one is the build section. They each offer different things. One is pre-built instruments inside of Reaktor, which is the first play section. One is you can patch together modular racks in a modular rack way. And last, you have free roam in terms of building your sounds out. So we're going to use this because we can go down to the primary level and really get into the technical side and build more complex sounding synth samplers, effects, and sound design tools. But you don't have to do that. You can just use the basic level, which is blocks. And today we're going to be going into the blocks. And by the end of the session, you'll know how to set up an 8-step sequencer, add some movement with an LFO, use filter and effects for depth. So you'll know how to use those filters and effects for depth. So let me know in the chat what your favorite synths or sequences are from any movie. I'd like to hear that. Maybe drop it below. Maybe we can recreate one of those sounds. And yeah, it would be cool. So I'm going to start off and I'm going to I've opened up a new Reaktor session. And we're going to start off by adding an 8-step sequencer. So I'm going to go into the block section and we're going to bring in an 8-step sequencer from the bento box collection. Once you have that, we're going to need a note in module to take MIDI notes from our keyboard and into Reaktor. And once we have that, now we'll need a sound source. So we're going to bring in a sound source that we're going to use. It's probably going to be an oscillator. That makes sense. So I'm going to change it this time to a pulse wave. Give us something more rhythmic. Actually, let's do a saw wave today. Let's do a saw wave. Just for the style of music. So we'll go with a saw wave because it has sharper, richer harmonics. So that should help us perfectly with rhythmic synth sequence. So I've added an oscillator, and now I'm going to add in one more thing, probably a quantizer, so that we can keep this in key. So I'm going to bring in from the Blocks Primes collection. Let's bring in a quantizer. And then this will keep everything in key. So we're going to set it to maybe the pentatonic scale. So let's see. So in the pentatonic scale, let's go with F major, or let's do F minor. Let's do an F minor pentatonic. So let's say we need F, we need A flat, which is A flat, which is let's see. Which is G sharp, sorry, G sharp. So we need F, we need G sharp, we need B flat, which is A sharp, and we need C, and we need E flat, which is D sharp. So we don't need. A few more notes here. So we have F, A flat, which is G sharp, B flat, which is A sharp, because of the accidentals, C, and then we have, where's our C? Okay, we need C. And we got E flat, which is D sharp. So we got our notes that we need for the F minor pentatonic. Now we're gonna switch gears and keep going with our build here. We set the scale, and now we're gonna connect our oscillator up. So let's connect it up, get some sound into our device, and I'm gonna actually add. Let's just connect that pitch. There we go. A little bit too loud. So it's a little bit unfiltered, uncontrolled. So I'm going to add in, I'm going to bring in an amplifier so we can control this, because we don't want any uncontrolled tones to be messing with our sound. Because that's not good for us, not good for our ears. So I'm going to turn it up slowly. And actually, I'm going to add one more thing. Going to need a clock to keep it in time. Going to bring in the utility clock. Connect that to the gate. Connect the quantizer. Let's just reorganize our panel here. Wait, let's connect that. So we got our 8-step sequencer running. Just gonna troubleshoot our sound. Okay. Just going to reorganize our panel and add in these modules as we go along. So I'm going to remove this for a second. And reconnect that to the amp. So we have some sound coming out. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to bring it to life with a filter cutoff. So I'm going to add in a filter. And the filter's doing what a filter does. We need to connect it to the import. There we go. We got that connected to the import, and now we're going to keep going with our build here. And we've added in a VCA already. We've kind of skipped ahead, and this helps us control our sound. And now I'm going to introduce a clock divider. Let's see if I can get this in so we can play at different speeds. So okay, so we got the sound coming through the clock divider now. Setting our rhythm. Okay, we're just tweaking our sound, trying to get it to where it needs to be. So let's re-add this for some rhythm. This is giving us a rhythm. Okay, so we got a rhythm. and add it back in that quantizer. Okay. Just tweaking the sound. And so now we're just doing a little bit of live tweaking of our sound. Sometimes it takes a little bit of experimenting to create the sound you want to create. So we're just doing a little experimenting. So we got the rhythm going. this to let's test it out. This will be our amp ADSR. Okay, so far we got the sound going. We've got a rhythm, which is good. We've got a tempo. So let's add a key. Okay, reconnect that gate. So let's connect our quantizer. Okay, so we got our quantizer going. Keeping it in key. Let's get back our key that we'd chosen. I believe that was F minor, so we need an F, we need an A flat, which is a G sharp. We also need a B flat, which is a A sharp, and we also need a C and an E flat, which is D sharp. We don't need F sharp, and these are the notes. So F, and do we need G? We don't need G. Okay, so there you have it, pretty much. We were able to create that sound using a note in, using a clock divider, using a rhythmic divider. This one's a little bit complex, but you can see that everything is together and we're able to get a rhythmic sound out of it. So we can explore this further in other tutorials as well. But just get the main idea here is to connect your inputs and really experiment with your sound. Until next time, I'll see you in the next session. Peace out.